Welcome, my loves. We've had a special request for foot massage from a client of mine who has been walking a bit more recently. And so today I'm going to show you some foot massage. Full discretion, no pedicures over here. So you're just going to get to see the raw, unedited feet. And I'm going to give you some ideas. This is meant to be done on yourself, but really anything I teach you to do on yourself, you could do to a partner. What a great treat if you have been at home or apart all day long to offer a foot massage to your partner. People get nervous about doing these kinds of things at home, like they need special equipment. You don't. You could use just a regular old coconut oil. I have some massage lotion here. You can use any lotion you want. If you do this to your kids or little ones, they might have a favorite. And if you have some scents around, you could offer them scents. This is a beautiful routine to do before bed, and then put a nice pair of cotton socks on your feet. If you've been having trouble sleeping, it really will help. So we're just going to dive right in. Here are my feet. So when you do a foot massage, you want to make sure that you're getting over the whole foot. And what we're going to start with is getting a little bit of our lotion, rubbing it together. If you tend to have cold hands, that'll be a great way to warm them up. And then we're applying the lotion just by rubbing up and down from heel to toe. So as you can see, I do a lot of yoga. I'm relatively flexible. This is an easy position for me to be in. If lotus is not an easy position for you to be in, figure four, or this can be a great time to bribe someone else to give you that foot massage. So you can see how I'm sliding heel to toe. Let's start to use a little more pressure. To do that, we're going to dig our knuckles in. Again, moving heel to toe. Digging our knuckles in. I can use my other hand to support, so I can even give myself a little more pressure. The beautiful thing when you massage yourself is that you get to decide how much pressure. I'm going to use my two knuckles, that's my second and third finger, to make little tiny circles. And I'm working from the heel to the toes on the outer edge of my foot. It can be a little hard to see here, but I was actually just working from my heel to my toe on the outer edge of my foot. We're going to make these in stripes, and we're going to do the same thing again. This time we're going to work up the inner edge. So from the heel all the way up to the ball of the foot and the toes on the inner edge. And I'm using my knuckles so that I can lean my body weight in if I want more pressure. This way I'm not tiring out my fingers yet. I'm going to use my fingers in just a moment. So now we're going to take from the center, going to go up. And then, like you were a kid trying to break apart popsicle sticks when they were those ones that were stuck two together, you're going to roll those open. So you're going to break apart the popsicle stick. And then make sure somebody's washed their feet. If you're going to do this to somebody else, you're going to try and get your fingers in between your toes. Fingers in between the toes. For some people, there's just not the flexibility to do this. If you can get it in there, you can rock them forward and back. So again, I'm squeezing my fingers right in between the toes, and then I'm going forward and back to release. Beautiful. Now we are going to use our thumbs, and I'm going to use this sort of motion with the thumbs, and I'm going to start again right at this base of the heel. So I'm not starting down here necessarily. It's this little arch across where the arch of the foot starts, and you're gonna walk up with that little inching. I love deep pressure in my feet. If someone is ticklish, you do want to do something deeper. You may not want to do something quite as pointed as this thumb technique. And I'm moving over just a little. Now I'm going down the center of the toes. For someone who's ticklish, you're going to want to stick with that broader stroke that we were just doing. So I could wrap my hands around if I need to. If you want to look up a reflexology chart online, that can be a fun way to start to learn a little bit about reflexology. But reflexology and foot massage are a little different. Reflexology is really quite pointed, trying to affect different areas of the body. This is more about feel good, working with the bone and the muscle structure. So you can see how much pressure I'm giving myself, because you can see the parts that are turning white to my touch. I'm feeling lots of little crinklies. I've already been out for my daily walk, and so my feet are just loving this. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be rubbing my hands together, and I'm going to be doing this crossways on the foot. If you are doing this on your kiddos, their feet will get really floppy on this one. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so you can get all the way up. You can see that I'm rubbing just right on the toes. This can actually be a great pain relief area to work right across this base of the toes at the ball of the foot. Good. So then we'll sweep up again. You might find some tender spots. Always check in on yourself. You can feel it. But if you're working on a partner, can't always feel it. And so ask them, does that feel good? Do you need more pressure? Do you need less? What could make this feel even better for you is a great question for partners. Let's do the top of the foot. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to try and find how to slide down in between the bones of the foot, right? You could go from the toes up if that feels easier to you. That's going to get you right in between the long bones. This can be really great for moving lymph. So if you're working on someone who is pregnant or just has swollen feet in general, this is great. Everything we've been doing so far, totally safe if your partner is pregnant. I know people get nervous while I hit induction points. Not with this massage. This massage is just a feel-good foot massage. Good, don't forget to come up and work on the ankles right around the malleolus, the ankle bone. Create some circles there. Beautiful. And then close with, again, maybe some nice long strokes up and down, circling around. You can try to squeeze each individual toe. And then say goodbye to that leg and repeat that whole sequence on your opposite side. I hope that helps your feet feel good today. If you are doing that sequence and you have any questions about how to do it on yourself, how to do it on a partner or a friend, hello at Mountain Mama Massage, or find more details on our website, mountainmamamassage.com.